name is Joe DeChenne. I'm proud to be here. Thanks for inviting me. And yeah, I was born in the Wenatchee area. Grew up in always as a musician. I was a drummer first, for sure. I was a drummer by 3 years old, I think, or on my way anyway. And thanks to my brothers. And at some point, after playing in a band with this guy right here, I was like, I've had enough of this band and I've got to get out of here and actually go to Nashville. I may have been going through a divorce at the time as well. And my kids were already adults, and I'm like, and they were kind of cheering me on and saying, why don't you go do what you want to do, Dad? And so I packed a trailer and bought an old Suburban to pull it, and went down there, and I'm like, I don't know what to expect whatsoever. Kind of dinked around for about 6 months, even busking on the streets, but mostly staying away from honky-tonk hell and kind of trying to find the songwriter bars. And that's where I found the reason I went down there was actually to find those songwriter bars. I had no idea. I thought I would be like an asset in the studio or something, like as a kind of semi-multi-instrumentalist, you know. But now it was more about to learn more about songs. And I like to keep mine short and sweet and simple as well. But after about 6 months of dinking around down there, I did find a gal that we just kind of did a double take at each other on the way to the restrooms, and ended up hanging out every day after that. Her name was Kobe, and I was like, wait, you wrote songs too, and you gave it up, and you're just doing cosmetics and stuff now? So like, wait, these are your songs I'm listening to on my Suburban, you know? And so we started writing songs together and hanging out ever since. And so it was the Joe and Kobe show. Her name was Kobe Pitcher, but she slipped away from me. Cancer got her, and it didn't take long, and all things came to a screeching halt, and I had no idea what to do except for come back to my hometown in Wenatchee. I was living in her house for a year after that, after she passed away, and we weren't married, and so I helped her sister sell the house. It was a very stressful time, and but we wrote some great songs, I think, together. And this first one is one of those two. It's one of my favorites. It's called "Dirty Water." It's just about a lot of different things, but letting it all go, I guess. Going through the motions, where every day seems just another shade of gray. I don't know how to make sense of this, do you? I'm looking for a ray of sunshine in the pouring rain. Wash it down the drain like dirty water, dirty water. Well, it's a little too late to rake leaves in December. The snow already came, they've made their stains. So long, do what you need to do, or wait around till the snow turns to rain to wash it all away. Do we realize all we ever have is this moment? Wash it down, we can forget about the wash it down the drain. your day is through. Do we realize all we ever have is this moment? We can forget about the old pain, wash it down the drain. Dirty water, dirty water. Do we realize all we ever have is this moment? We can forget about the old pain, wash it down the drain like dirty water, dirty water, dirty water, dirty What's up, dudes? Well, when I got down there, like I said, I was finding these songwriter bars, and one that doesn't exist now that was a lot of fun at the time. Every Tuesday, you would have to call this number, and it was like an open mic kind of a thing. It was called Douglas Corner, a big one in Nashville. A lot of people would hang out on Tuesday nights, and really only on Tuesday nights. They had other shows other nights, but this is when everybody would hang out on the back porch, and you would call your, like I said, you had to like dial this number right at the right time, and then you wouldn't get through. You would just keep dialing. I dialed 97 times one time, and finally got in. Yeah, I'm up at 1 in the morning. You know, like they say, "Welcome to the stage." There's nobody there. But the first song I played was this song called "Circles." Really, just a cosmic slow dance. If you zoom out away from the world right now. The only thing that I'm sure of is the sun will rise again. Or so it seems anyway. And after all, isn't it standing still? Spinning in circles around our solar firelight. In a universe so limitless, in every direction, it's so hard to imagine. We're the only life. Of course not. We're not the only life. Here we are, just the right distance. Spinning in circles around our solar firelight. And beyond the firmament, time disappears. When there's no days for counting, nothing to measure, there is only the moment. Here we are, just the right distance, yeah. Spinning in circles around everybody's got their first car they remember very well. You remember your first car because you knew every little piece of chrome on it, probably if you're anything my age. I had had the opportunity when I was 15 to buy the family car from my grandpa because he passed away. And grandma was still alive, but she was going into highline convalescence. So the family was busy liquidating everything in grandma and grandpa's house, and they're like, we should sell the car. And I'm like, I'm 15. I want that car. It's cool. Not yet, but it will be when I'm done with it. And so I bought it for like $600 from my family. It was a baby blue 64 Ford Fairlane. I'm so sorry. Baby blue Fairlane, sports coupe. And my buddy Ray down in Nashville, that I'll bring up soon on the next song probably, but he also had a baby blue 64 Fairlane. So I thought that was odd, but, and kind of very cool to have known each other. But this car is special to me. The first time, I drove it even before I was legal to. And I started putting, new fresh wheels and tires and all the cassette players. The first time my girlfriend rode in it, we crashed. We crashed. That was the end of that car. As far as Dad and I buying it back and forth from each other to try to fix it eventually. But I married her anyway, and it happened down on 5th Street, and when actually 5th and Chelan, slid right on through 5th Avenue. Anyway, I need a keyboard for this. Oh. There it is. There it is. Thank you. I remember we were driving down to the place where I met you. Okay, maybe we were flying. Either way, I didn't have a clue. Oh no, that our street light had turned to red. 'Cause I had turned my head to look at you. Oh, to look at you. And you look so beautiful in my baby blue. It was me and you in my baby blue. For the first time and the last time. For my baby blue Ford Fairlane. It was me and you and my baby blue. That old 64 Fairlane. And I remember we were sliding. We slid right on through 5th Avenue. Eventually colliding. Let me tell you, there was nothing I could do. With 4-ball tires in the first snowfall of the year, January 31st, I believe. I remember it all so clear. I can still see you. Oh, I can still see you. So beautiful in my baby blue. Then I put up what the hell? That little thing. Then just sat there for years and years. Countless rains in summer solstice years. I hope Grandpa Joe, I hope he doesn't even know. But eventually, you know, there will come a baby. And it was me and you and my baby blue. For the first time and the last time. For my baby blue. For Fairlane. It was me and you and my baby. That old 64 Fairlane. My old baby blue Ford Fairlane. Doing a little better now. It's probably the beer. I spent some time in Germany, not really southern Germany, Bavaria, but more the rest of the country up in the north, I guess. I was in a band called Gypsy Kiss. I was the drummer, second drummer of the band actually, and it was a lot of fun. We spent 3 different trips over there for a couple of months at a time, and we were recording and playing and opening up for people like Nils Lofgren and I don't know, Matt Sinner. He was cool. Yeah, he was like a I don't know. Anyway, those were the times for me in the rock and roll days on the drums, you know. But this is a huge deviation from all that, right? Especially this next song. When I was down in Nashville, right around COVID time. So I moved down there in about 2016 and was there until just last August. And get into the reason, a little bit of that more, I guess, in a bit. But this song, when my mother, during COVID, she was slipping away with Alzheimer's, and she was dying, actually. And I could not come up to Wenatchee at the time. It wasn't possible at the time. And so I was mourning early on, you know, like it was a couple days before she actually slipped away. I could feel her down there with me. She was doing inventory. She had 7 children, and I was the youngest of her 7 kids. And not there when she was passing away. And so she came down there and helped me write a song, I'm pretty sure. And so this one's, I call it Nostalgia, because it's really more from her era, and it wouldn't have come to me any other way, I don't think so. It's also called I Found You. So maybe she was searching for me. But it's just a love song that my dad and his new lady, Patty, they just love this song as a result of that. I've been searching high and low, lo and behold, I found you, wandering alone too. So now we wander on together, and I never mind the weather when I'm with you. We wander on alone, we two. And now all our days are sunny skies or rainbows. We may never find our pot of gold, but who knows? Bring on the rain, or come what may, we'll take a drive through the rolling hills again. I don't have to worry about a thing, just enjoy the view sitting next to you. sunny skies or rainbows. We don't, and our days are sunny skies or rainbows. We may never find that pot of gold, but who knows? Bring on the rain, or come what may, we'll take a drive through the rolling hills again. I don't have to worry about a thing, just enjoy the view, sitting next to you. I've been searching high and low, lo and behold, I found you. That's for Mom. So I brought up Kobe. Some of my favorite songs were Our Time Together. And this was kind of like the song we wrote together in a real quick way. I mean, most of our songs we fought each other for 2 or 3 months, but this one was like one day, basically. So kind of like I recognized you when I saw you from some other life, maybe. So it's called Could It Be. Somehow I just knew that you'd be here. Memories of a life lived long ago. Could you be the one that I knew then? 'Cause somehow I can feel our love again. be here. I never met your wife. Right? What's your name? Johnny. Donnie. Thank you. I don't know how much time I have. I know we got other people that want to play. So I don't want to overdo it, but one more? Cool. I brought up my buddy Ray down there, and he was so highly regarded, and it was an honor for me to be a friend with him, and we really did get close. We helped each other save each other's crappy cars back and forth, jump starting this and towing this and picking you up and going and getting a new battery and all that, and tires. But Ray, he was such a good old boy, He passed away on us just before I left as well. It's like, these guys are chucking out on me, I'm out of here. But we wrote a song together. One time he called me up and he's like, I have a great idea that I had in the shower. I'm like, dude, I'm putting coffee and cookies on, come over. And so we started this tune and finished it up a day or two later. And I think it's pretty strong. And so I'll finish up with this. It's been a pleasure. I'm Joe DeChenne. This was written with Ray Sisk. It's called Out of Love.
Where can we find your music?
You can find my music on most of the platforms out there. If you look for Joe DeChenne or Joe and Kobe, which is C-O-B-E-Y. DeChenne is D-E-C-H-E-N-N-E. Looks like DeChenne. I'm out there. These are songs I produced in the living room, by the way. So when you do find them out there, keep that in mind. Anyway, this is called Out of Love. It's been a pleasure, you guys.
How does it go?
Thought I was done with love in my life. All at once, to my surprise, brightest eyes I ever saw nailed my heart against the wall. With a smile, you took my hand. Your touch said, I understand. Struck me like a bolt from above, right when I was out of love. I was out of love, dry as a bone, all dressed up for a life alone. When you stepped in and filled me up, and now everything I do is out of love for you. Now if you cry, I feel the pain, but then you smile and I'm happy again. As we fall asleep, you say, I'll see you in my dreams, babe. And in the morning when I wake, I feel your heartbeat and I think you're more than I could dream of. Back when I was out of love, I was out of love, dry as a bone, all dressed up for life alone. When you stepped in and filled me up, and now everything I do is out of love for you. You all music to come, so stick around.